What are the implications, though, for Alphabet and the future of Google? Let's bring in Gil Luria, D.A. Davidson Managing Director. Gil has a neutral on Alphabet and a target of 170. It's good to see you, Gil. On this filing now, where are we in the realm of likelihood regarding these kinds of remedies?
So the DOJ went out there and reverse engineered why Google is Google, and it told Google that it has to stop all these things. It really is coming after the core of Google's business, the collection of data, the search, the distribution of search, and then the ad network, and then looking forward into AI. It has taken this very broad approach to Google, and Google has come back and said, no, let's go back to the very narrow discussion about search distribution. What this means is Google has two choices right now. In the last hour, Carl, you talked about the equivalent to Microsoft. And in fact, Microsoft is mentioned in the DOJ remedy filing. Microsoft meandered for 15 years trying to fight this and evade regulation. And it was stagnant for a long time and missed mobile, was late to cloud because they tried to fight regulation. Satya Nadella moved the company forward. That's why they made it to today. The last thing Google wants to do is drag this out. They need to be aggressive and negotiate with the Department of Justice whatever remedy it's going to take to make the Department of Justice go away. And that is likely something like a spin-off of one of the businesses.
So you don't see this dragging out in the courts for years?
It might, but that would be very bad for Google. Again, Microsoft was in the desert for 15 years because it tried to hold on to its business in spite of the demands of regulation. If Google is to do that, they may be in the same situation they are now. That's why they're trading at a discount to the market. They have an opportunity to negotiate with the DOJ, come up with some significant measures that would make the DOJ go away. And again, that is likely some sort of spin-off of either Chrome, Android, or the ad network businesses in order to appease the DOJ.
I like the title of your last note, What Can Be Unburdened by What Has Been. And in that note, I think it was really interesting, Gil, that you say that this is either a Xerox or a complete leader in the next technology and compute. So which is it, and how much has to do with a case like this and the regulatory risk?
Well, it's up to Google. They have very valuable businesses. Search is still valuable. They have the cloud valuable business, the YouTube valuable business. They have Waymo coming up. If they were to go aggressively, make this go away, be aggressive on AI, not on the defense as they have been, they could release a tremendous amount of value. I think the concern shareholders have, the concern investors have, is that they've not been aggressive, is that they are still doing it the way things have used to be, as opposed to thinking about how things can be for Google if it goes on offense.